Hello and welcome to our historical journey. In this video, we will explore a pivotal moment in the history of the Ottoman Empire during World War I, the fall of Jerusalem. Join us as we delve into the events that led to the loss of this ancient city, which held immense religious and strategic significance. Before we dive into the fall of Jerusalem, it's essential to set the stage. The Ottoman Empire, also known as the sick man of Europe, was struggling with internal strife and external pressure as World War I raged on. The empire was already in decline, and the war exacerbated its challenges. At the outset of World War I, the Ottoman Empire sided with the Central Powers, which included Germany and Austria-Hungary. Controlling Jerusalem was strategically significant for the Ottomans due to its location along the road to the Suez Canal and its religious importance to Muslims. The turning point came in 1917 when British General Edmund Allenby initiated the Sinai and Palestine campaign, a crucial part of World War I. His forces, which included British, Australian, and New Zealand troops, along with Arab irregulars, sought to break the Ottoman defences and capture Jerusalem. The city was heavily fortified with a complex system of trenches, barbed wire, and machine gun emplacements, making it a formidable obstacle. However, General Allenby's strategy involved a combination of military tactics and alliances with local Arab leaders who were eager to see the Ottoman yoke lifted from their territories. A key factor in the success of this campaign was the Arab Revolt, led by figures like T.E. Lawrence, famously known as Lawrence of Arabia. Arab irregular forces, in coordination with the British, conducted hit-and-run attacks on Ottoman positions, diverting their resources and attention. After months of fierce fighting and siege warfare, on December 9, 1917, General Allenby's forces entered Jerusalem. The Ottoman garrison, under the command of Jamal Pasha, was forced to surrender, marking the end of Ottoman control over the Holy City. The symbolism of this event cannot be overstated. General Allenby's approach to capturing Jerusalem was marked by respect for its religious significance. He famously dismounted from his horse and entered the city on foot out of respect for the city's holy places and to avoid comparisons to a conqueror. This gesture earned him admiration and respect from the local population. The fall of Jerusalem had profound implications, not just for the Ottoman Empire, but for the region as a whole. It was a significant turning point in World War I and a foreshadowing of the empire's ultimate disintegration. The British Mandate of Palestine followed, setting the stage for the complex and enduring political dynamics. The loss of Jerusalem had not only political ramifications, but also religious ones. It marked the end of Ottoman control over Islamic holy sites in the city, and it would eventually contribute to the dismantling of the empire after World War I. The British Mandate of Palestine followed, and the modern era of Jerusalem's history began. In conclusion, the fall of Jerusalem during World War I was a critical moment in the decline of the Ottoman Empire. It reshaped the political and religious landscape of the city and had far-reaching consequences in the region. We hope you found this historical account informative. Please like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing historical insights. Thank you for watching.